Can you state your name and grade level, please?
My name is Paul Kossik. I am a junior-senior hybrid. I am a junior in the engineering program at University of South Alabama. I am a civil major and environmental is my subdiscipline, getting a little ahead.
Mm-hmm. What made you interested in civil engineering?
I like to make things, physical things, which pretty much knocks out electrical and chemical. You both make something, but you make a bunch of little small pieces. So it was mechanical or civil. And one of the really cool things about civil engineering is you literally change the face of the planet. So, ego.
Mm-hmm. Have you decided on a sub-discipline, and if so, why?
Like I said, environmental. My original plan coming back was to work for the United States Public Health Service, trying to improve the water quality in Indian reservations because we generally gave them bad land. But since I'm a returning student, I'm too old to join the Commission Corps, so I will hopefully be doing similar work for a private company or a different agency.
Mm-hmm. Why did you choose South Alabama?
The biggest steering it was that I'm from Mobile. I grew up here. I live about 20 minutes away. That was the big draw. But I did check multiple schools, and the quality of the professors, the quality of the faculty at the School of Engineering specifically was what made it happen. I had narrowed it down to 3 schools, and the decision wasn't made because Alabama USA was the closest. Mm-hmm. It's because every single professor, when I talked to them, they talked about how to get me to be a graduate and how to get me to be a successful engineer at the end. They took time, they made an effort, and you know, the textbook's the textbook the world around. ABET has standards for what you have to learn when you get out, but the quality of the engineer you become is based on what you want to do and the quality of the faculty, because they're going to tell you the things that aren't in the book. So that's what it came down to with South.
Mm-hmm. What is your favorite class with?
This semester I'm having a lot of fun in CE materials because, like I said, I like to make things. I like to work with my hands. And one of the nice things about civil is you get paid to play in the dirt. I mean, you can get a desk job if you want it. But, we're going to be making asphalt. We've already been making concrete. We're breaking things and making things, so it's fun. The most fun I've had so far was probably surveying, just because surveying lab is, well, it's going out and having a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. If you have to do that in a swamp or in the heat, or you're doing that for the job, I guess it could be less fun to watch out for traffic. But as a lab, surveying lab was the most fun.
Mm-hmm. What is your role as a TA?
Well, in this class, I'm officially just a grader, but I'm also doing a lot of the TA role. Whereas in an EG 201 class, I am officially an SI and a TA. Well, again, that's a bit of a hybrid one. The school defines an SI as an assistant to the instructor. We're not supposed to teach, we're not supposed to provide instruction. We are supposed to help the students with the instruction they've gotten. So that in that sense, an SI and a TI are pretty much the same. Officially, I'm here to grade the work, but because I knew how to make all of it in the first place, Dr. Kang has asked me to help with the instruction. never a lecture, but more as a tutoring. It's a large class, and everybody's doing the same thing at the same time. So that tutoring comes down to doing, answering questions on the opposite side of the room while people are working in small groups.
Mm-hmm.
In my other class, I also don't lecture, but I do a little more coaching. And this one's fairly reactive. He does the teaching. He's responsible for this class. Dr. Kang's responsible for the teaching and the material, and he pretty much delineates what I'm going to do. Whereas in 201 class, since I'm a year ahead of incoming transfers, what's important in that class isn't so much the material we work on as in learning how to work on it. And so it's more a behavioral class. So I do get to do a little more coaching there.
What do you like most about USA?
Oof. Well, last year I was the SGA Senator for transfer and transient students.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of fun, getting involved in organizations all over campus, because of that role is interdisciplinary for everything at the college. And it's, in grade school and high school, I had some SGA involvement, but I'm not really a natural politician, and I have no intention to do it. But that role really was great for me, and it's the campus as a whole. Okay, what do you like best about USA? I'm going to say everything. Well, it's an integrated campus, and I can get involved in this and this and this and this. Last semester I was doing 4-dimensional mapping over in life sciences, and I'm an officer in an interdisciplinary engineering club here. So it's, I would say, the way the campus is connected. Well, not this campus, the students are connected. That would be my favorite thing about South.
Okay, anything you don't like it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that trap question. Well, I'll go ahead and warn any incoming students that parking is horrible. The school is continually doing some things to try and improve it, but right now they sell about twice as many passes for parking in the engineering lot as they have spaces, and they do ticket if you try and find a spot that's not marked. So arrive early for your class, so that if you can't find a spot, you can go to one of the overflow lots, because it's gonna happen. And if you appeal your ticket, you just delay paying it, because they're not gonna let it go. So yeah.
Is there anything else you would want to say to a potential South ES student?
ES student?
Yeah.
You mean a CE student?
C, oh sorry,
Yeah.
C.
You're going to change the world. But to get through engineering school is tough. That's the reason you're going to get paid very well to change the world. So if you want to succeed at any engineering school, you're going to have something that motivates you to do the work at 3 a.m. Because coming into finals, it's going to happen. So understand why you're graduating from college before you'll figure it out by the end of your freshman year, hopefully. But find out why you're graduating and have that motivation, or else you're going to slog through a class and say, this isn't worth it. I mean, business schools across the parking lot. You can get a degree. But find out what your motivation is, because you're going to need it.
Thank you for your time.